tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
He counters with a great reversal. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope.
CM Punk from the top rope!
Flying elbow drop. Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
Opponent lifted up. Jaws, meet me. Gone to sleep. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Suplex.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Choosing the sledgehammer. Clearly looking to do some serious destruction here. Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Ooh, a crushing blow from that sledgehammer. Boom!
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, then what's it going to take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Putting his opponent into the crosshairs. Oof! Using that 12 pounds of steel with savage intentions and able to skirt around that attack.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew... No signs of either combatant backing down.
Boom! Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Neither competitor is backing down. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Oh, a point of the chair to the kidneys. And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Turns over. The sharpshooter is locked.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Drew anticipated that one.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Bringing this back into the ring. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
freaking Rollins as motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was only starting to gain notoriety as a member of the Shield.
Consider this, guys. When Punk left WWE, Seth Rollins had yet to capture a singles championship on the main roster. Now he's a Grand Slam champion.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Bam! Barely anything left. But
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Looks like we know who won that exchange. Oh, clothesline! Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
that may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like...
He might put him away here. And he manages to kick out in one.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Strong counter from Punk.
CM Punk looking to shut...
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
But counted now into a clothesline. Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter.
He left an opening.
Butterfly backbreaker.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew. Launching.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Boom, face first. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And now escaping the mat. Very crafty of him, avoiding the...
From the top,
double axe handle